Welcome back, everyone. It's a good day because we're going to get back into some fascinating stuff that we really haven't talked about in a while. In a disappointing oversight, for which I take full responsibility, we really haven't been giving the Hadith much attention lately, even though it's always loads of fun. Now, some of you watching may not know what the Hadith are, but don't worry. I'm uniquely qualified to narrate that to you, and I'll do it now. For centuries, the Prophet Muhammad's hadith have been a source of light and guidance for every believer. They show on the conduct of those who are near to Allah, proper human relations, good character, rectification, and everything that a Muslim or a Muslimah must know. For true believers, the hadith are sacrosanct. Now I'm going to explain to you hadith science as it's practiced in popular Muslim apologetics, because we all know how sacrosanct the hadith really are. Now, I have to warn you, this gets complicated rather quickly, so do try to keep up. How to determine if a hadith should be rejected. If any hadith in question is stupid, non-factual, gross, immoral, bizarre, or makes Muhammad and the companions look stupid, gross, immoral, or bizarre, or is borrowed from Greek medicine, Jewish legend, or Zoroastrian mythology, or if any hadith restricts in any way the sexual rights of men or allows in any way women to encroach on those sexual rights, or if any hadith does not openly sanction overt anti-Semitism where applicable, then such a hadith may be immediately rejected. Second, any hadith that is favorable to Islam may be regarded as authentic. Now, as I said, this is a complicated subject, and you might have more questions about the science at this point. For example, you might be wondering about the hadith where Muhammad believes some Jews were turned into rats. The proof, of course, is that rats won't drink camel milk. And this goes well with another one of my favorite hadith about the grilled lizard that was brought to Muhammad. Muhammad started counting its fingers with a stick, trying to ascertain if the lizard was a transformed Jew. Think back to our hadith science. As I said, it gets complex. Are these hadith authentic? Well, they're extraordinarily anti-Semitic, which indicates their authenticity. However, they're also extremely stupid and embarrassing, non-factual, and make Muhammad look like a bit of an idiot, as well as the other Muslim authorities for believing him and passing this stuff on. So obviously, these hadith do not pass the rigorous scientific criteria for authenticity. So where are we going with all of this? Well, to answer that question, let's look at our next few hadith. In several hadith, Muhammad said that the majority of the residents of hell are women. Women are ungrateful, fail in their religious duties, and lack common sense, among other things. You can pause the video and read this Sahih stupidity if you like. To be serious for a second, hadith like these are part of the reason that Muslim women have very little assurance of their eternal destiny in the Islamic worldview. It's part of the broader problem of how women are regarded and treated under Islamic law, like little more than property on a rotating schedule, waiting for the next night their husbands say it's their turn in bed, which kind of sounds like Islamic paradise. It's disgusting and deserves nothing but constant criticism. However, Muslim women watching this may be comforted to know that the same donkey who said women are the majority in hell is the donkey who deliberated deeply over the question of Jew rats drinking camel milk versus sheep milk, and pontificated profoundly over potential transformed lizard Jews while armed only with a stick to count its little Jew lizard toes. In other words, Muslim women can be fully confident this is Sahih stupidity, but maybe some women out there are committed to the hadith. Maybe you're still scared about being the majority of the inhabitants of hell. This brings us to our life hack for Muslim women. Here's the problem we're trying to solve. Due to their deficiencies discussed earlier, there are more women than men in hell, and many Muslim women have very little assurance of entering paradise at all. The life hack I'm suggesting is that Muslim women should convert to Christianity. First, even as Christians, there's a chance you'll be in paradise according to the Quran. Surely those who believe and those who are Jews and the Sabians and the Christians, whoever believes in God in the last day and does righteousness, there will be no fear on them, nor will they sorrow. And yeah, there are a few other options here, the Jews and the Sabians, but there are great reasons for choosing Christianity. And given the robust anti-Semitism in the Islamic sources, some of which we saw earlier, Muslim women might want to steer clear of Judaism anyway. So what does this life hack accomplish? After all, one would think that a Muslim woman's chance of paradise goes down if she converts to Christianity. And the rest of the Christians who don't meet the Quranic definition, as Muslims gleefully remind me in the comments section, are people of hellfire. So what good is this life hack, you ask? Well, now we get to the real life hack hikmah. So let's turn again to the Hadith. In a splendid article written by Sheikh Dr. Jibril Haddad, he gives us this report. None is made to enter paradise by Allah Most High, except Allah Most High shall marry him to 72 wives, 2 of them from the wide-eyed maidens of paradise, and 70 of them his inheritance from the people of hellfire. Not one of them but her attraction never lags, nor his arousal ever wanes. He notes that the great scholar As-Suyuti gives this a Hasan rating, which has about an 85 to 99% chance of being accurate. Not bad. And obviously this parallel hadith in Sunan ibn Majah is one that Muslims love to say is weak, no doubt motivated by the rigorous methods of hadith science we alluded to earlier. Muhammad said, Muslim men get 72 wives, 2 from the Houris and 70 from his inheritance from the people of hell, all of whom will have desirable front passages, and he will have a male member that never becomes soft and limp. So you see, Muslim women have a sort of backdoor entrance into paradise, because Muslim men will need lots of women for their eternally insatiable sex drives. At least 70 women inherited from hell per man. It seems plausible, therefore, that Muslim women have more ways and a better combined chance of getting into paradise available to them than traditionally thought. We can now state the life hack more fully. Muslim women should convert to Christianity, where they 1. May go directly to paradise, or 2. As unbelievers in hell, may become the inheritance of the men of paradise at an astounding 70 women per one man's eternal sex drive. Note that converting to Christianity creates an additional path to paradise for Muslim women. The traditional option is the red line, some to paradise, but it seems many to hell. However, some female converts to Christianity will go to Islamic paradise according to the Quran, following the white path. But if you fail to attain Christianity in the Quranic sense, you will be an unbeliever, and likely one of the people of hell. But that takes us to the green path, paradise via the fires of hell, in absolutely astounding numbers. With at least 70 women being required for every one man in paradise, that's a lot of women coming out of hell. There is hope. Saved from hell for heavenly, eternal sexual intercourse with dozens of women, sharing a single man who will never become flaccid. And that is the Muslimah life hack. On the one hand, women aren't very bright and end up sending themselves to hell. On the other hand, Muslim men need a constant, rotating supply of dozens of women in paradise. That means a lot of women in hell, not so many in paradise. This conflict of interest creates the opportunity for Muslim women to outsmart Allah by becoming Christians, arguably significantly increasing their chances of going to paradise. I hope you've enjoyed our brief journey through the absurdity of the Hadith. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.